Camera roll, light check. Sound check. Intro, start on 2. 1, 2. Welcome to Nightline with your host Jerry Middleton and analyst Rick Fletcher. Nightline is filmed on the campus of Northeastern High School. Let's join Jerry and Rick in the West Wing for tonight's show. Well, welcome to another edition of Nightline. And with me tonight is analyst Rick Fletcher. Rick?
Here we are again, Jerry. So, a lot going on here at Northeastern High School.
Well, the first thing I want to talk about real quick is girls golf. A correction. Now, unlike many radio stations or television stations, we'll make the correction here. The girls golf team won back-to-back Wayne County tourneys, not back-to-back TEC as previously mentioned. However, that still takes nothing away from the girls golf team of winning back-to-back Wayne County tourneys.
Props to them and congratulations. Yeah. Good for them.
So anyway, boys golf will be coming around in the summer, in the spring, we'll be talking about that. But right now, let's go to the hot topic, and that's going to be cross country.
Cross country. There's a lot going on in cross country, and what it amounts to is a lot of moving on, a lot of winning. First of all, the boys, on the boys' side, they won the sectional at Connersville. They beat Hagerstown by 2 points, so they came in first place, so they are moving on, okay, or did move on.
Yeah.
They moved on to the Rushville regional, and wouldn't you know it, they finished fourth, so they're moving on to semi-state next week.
Now, I'm just bringing it up, Rick. I mean, last week I talked about Mountain Lions. Rushville, the nickname is the Lions.
Yes.
I'm just saying there was some correlation. I saw it coming.
Yeah, I don't know if they had any of those problems, if they ran into any deer, but they were good enough to avoid the Mountain Lions and finish in fourth place, which was good enough to move on to semi-state. Jerry, how many times has that ever happened in cross country in Northeast?
I'm not sure about if we've moved on to the semi-state before as a team. I think we've had some individuals, but I do know that 2010, when Mark Kirchhoff was the coach of the boys team, they did win the sectional over the heavily favored Newcastle Trojans at that time.
Yep. Chase Cates, obviously he's been the number one runner. Jackson Ramsey's performing well here. Mason Mall stepping up.
Yep.
Stepping his game up, among others here. So congratulations to those guys. They'll be in Shelbyville, 10:30 next Saturday, and that date is October 21st? 2nd?
23rd.
23rd, okay,
Yep.
October 23rd in Shelbyville. So let's see if we can get a whole crowd of people down there to support them. On the girls' side, also good news.
Very good news. Now, we'd mentioned last week that because the girls did not have 5 runners, they could not advance as a team. However, individuals could advance, and we were fortunate enough to have one.
Marissa Cates, obviously our number one girl on the girls' side in cross country, she moved on, and she will also be at the Shelbyville semi-state, and she'll go off at 11:15, and that's October 23rd. So again, be there. We got a whole team. Our whole boys team will go, and they'll be vying to go to the state finals. Because if they move on, I'm not sure, but I believe it's the top 5 teams. Someone is going to have to correct me.
Top 5 teams in each semi-state, and then I think you have, and I'm not sure how it is where you have to finish to advance.
Yeah, as individuals, they
as
can either
individuals.
go as individuals or as a team. Hey, good luck to you guys. Now, what people need to understand, there's no class in cross country. We're not 1A, 2A. Those are some big schools that they're competing against in both in the sectional and in the regional. So on they go, and good luck to them.
Yep.
So, be there. Put a cheer block down there. That would be awesome.
That would be great. We had a good crowd down there, though, I was told.
Yeah.
A good contingent of people came down, so that was good.
Well, keep doing it.
Keep running.
Good luck to the boys cross country, and good luck to Marissa Cates. We're all behind you guys.
Well, we're going to move into some volleyball sectional action.
Sectionals were just this past week.
Yeah, and the Knights came out on the lower end of the of everything. But
I was not there, but you had a front row seat.
I had a front row seat, and at times we played extremely well, and other times we didn't. Of course, obviously in the fifth set in volleyball, you miss 8 serves in a 15-point game.
Put you in a tough spot.
Put you in a tough spot, especially when you lose that fifth set 15-13.
Oh, you just kind of, you're kind of rolling, you just, missed opportunity.
It makes you sick that you had that opportunity to move on, because when Knightstown went on and played Hagerstown, I mean, it was like 25-21, 25-23. I mean, it was close scores. So if you're playing your game, you might slide by Hagerstown.
Well, here's what I've said about volleyball. We're right on the verge. Honestly, I think next year's going to be the same thing. Right on the verge of being that competitive team that can be, a threat to win in the sectional.
Well, I agree. I think, the setting has come along here in the last 2 weeks. Has really gotten better, and a lot of their thought process has really improved too. So, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and so we're looking forward. Congratulations to the seniors:
Yeah.
Claire Coddington, Michaela Day, Anna Drake, and Kennedy Seals.
Yeah.
Well done, girls. So,
and speaking of them, Rick, volleyball does have some really good news. We did get 4 girls on the academic All-State. Now that requires a 3.5 GPA or greater over your 4 years. And we did get 4 of them in there, which was Clara Coddington, Kennedy Seals, Michaela Day, and Anna Drake.
all 4 seniors.
So that's a good thing.
Well, congratulations to all 4 of those girls, and thank you for the years that I've been following volleyball. I see these kids grow from freshmen to seniors. Sad to see them go, but I think in volleyball we have, good coaching. Honestly, I think we have a lot of talent coming up. And what I would say to volleyball girls, there's club season is around the corner. That's how you improve your skills. We have a Munciana East. Katie Hampton is the director of Munciana East, local club volleyball. So get involved. If you're not, especially if you're not doing a winter activity, it's a lot of fun. Our kids have been involved in these club teams, and we enjoy it. And plus you get to play, and the only way you get good is you play. So get involved in a club team, whether locally or you can go. There's a lot of them around. You don't have to go that far to find a good club league that you can participate. You will get better. You'll get better as a team, as an individual. So I would encourage you to follow that path if you're not doing something, or even if you are, to be move on to club season. When you look at Muncie, all their teams are always in the state championships.
Delaware County,
and it's because of that Munciana club team that they've had for years up there. So that's how you compete. That's how a small school like Northeastern can maybe start pushing that envelope. And so I would encourage it. So volleyball season is over. Congratulations to all the players and the coaches. So we're going to move on to our next topic.
Football.
It's football season, and it's sectional season.
Yep.
And the Knights, they have drawn an away game at Winchester next Friday night. And that's an opponent we know well, and they know us well also.
Well, the Knights defeated Winchester 28-8 on the 3rd game of the season. That was played here.
Yeah.
And which was to me, it was quite a surprising game, because the Knights came out and just absolutely dominated the offensive line and defensive line of that game.
Well, that was a week after being on COVID.
Yes.
Losing to Tribe by a fairly big score.
Yeah.
And we playing, a lot of younger kids. They got a lot of experience. I talked to Coach Oler. We'll have most of our team back for the sectionals.
Yep.
So that's good. You want to be running on all cylinders. And the last 2 games the Knights had, They played Knightstown and Hagerstown. They did exactly what they needed to do. Put up some numbers on the offensive side and win the ball games.
Well, that Hagerstown game, you wouldn't hear.
I was out of town.
But I'll tell you what. Hagerstown comes out on the kickoff. They elect to receive, and they march down the field like our defense was Swiss cheese. I mean, there was more holes there than you could imagine, and they march in. Then they kick off, and we go down the field like it's nothing and score. Then we kick off, they go down, and then when we go back down and score, and I'm like, could end up being one of them 61-60 shootouts. And then we got the stop, scored off that stop, scored right before the half, and ended up eventually winning that ball game 60-27 on senior night, and ending the season at 5-4.
5-4. If you look back at the season, the Knights could have been 8-1. There were some games in there that they had in their grasp. Obviously, the try game was a COVID game.
Yeah.
That was going to be a tough play right there. But they had Shenandoah. They had them on the ropes. Edinburgh. They had that game. Just a few plays at the end kind of cost them that ball game. So they were on the verge of being 8-1. They should be excited going into the sectionals of things that they can accomplish.
Well, I think that's going to be an exciting game up there. I
Sure
plan
it is.
on being there for it.
We'll be there. I'll be there. And we want you guys to be there. Show up in force. So the winner of the Winchester Knights game is going to play the winner of Centerville Eastern Hancock. All right. Obviously, we know what Centerville is, and we've known our history with Eastern Hancock.
Yep.
I believe if we can win on Friday night, that will be a home game, though.
It will be a home game. The only way it would not be a home game is if Eastern Hancock would win.
Okay.
And then I think at that point in time it would be at Eastern Hancock.
Well, wherever it is, we can't look past Friday night's ball game. So, 7 o'clock, Winchester, Friday night. Bring your lungs, bring the cheer block. Everybody show up and cheer on your Knights.
And you probably will not need mosquito spray.
Probably not. It's going to be chilly.
So, probably
Football
need to worry about that.
season. This is what it's supposed to be. A little snow would be wonderful.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be fabulous.
Playing in about 3 inches of snow up here. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun.
I've seen it done before. Where I grew up, we had snow in November. Late October, early November. So I've seen games snowed out till Monday.
I just had a buddy of mine call me and said that he was up in the UP and they got snow on the ground.
Oh, nothing better than a snow game.
Oh,
nothing better than that. Just kind of gives me chills. Snow game. Let's do it. So,
well, let's hope for it. we need to check the weather reports out and see if we can get a snow game. Oh, also Friday night, Rick, last Friday, you missed, was a great fireworks show by Screddy Pyrotechnics.
Yes, congratulations to those guys.
Yeah,
My understanding, it was a fabulous show.
Yeah.
You read the Facebook posts of the parents who post those things on senior night.
Yeah.
And, congratulations to, let's not forget, congratulations to all our seniors.
Yeah.
And let's hope that's this season extended beyond Friday night. That's what we're hoping for. So.
Well, I think what we're going to do here in just a second, we're going to play the intro that we're going to have for My Team Live for our basketball broadcast this year. And we'll talk a bit more about that. But we're going to give you a little short preview here of some things to come for basketball this year because we are adding some elements to it. It's going to make it a little more fun for you to watch live or delayed on YouTube.
We're just a couple of amateurs trying to bring it to the public here. That's what we're trying to do.
Well, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back after this preview.
It has been said basketball was born in Springfield, Massachusetts, but grew up in the great state of Indiana. In any other state, it's just a game. In Indiana, it's a way of life. Let's head courtside to Jerry and Rick for today's game. Go Knights!
Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that intro that we're going to use for basketball this year. I think it's pretty good.
It
It's
is.
a great voiceover. I had to pay a lot of money to get that done. But
Hey, ESPN's got nothing on that.
Got nothing.
Let me tell you what, okay?
Lord-
They don't have Reese's cups at ESPN.
They don't have Rios
I haven't
cups,
seen that. So.
nor do they have Hellman's mayo. Don't think about that.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking
of mayo, right? There
yeah.
you go, little
Oh, that's a lead in.
segue there.
Yeah,
Little segue.
Girls basketball.
Oh, that's starting.
It starts October the 18th, or started the October the 18th, I guess I should say.
Depending when you're watching
Depending
this.
when you're watching.
That's on Monday.
And so that's day one of practice.
Unfortunately, Marissa Cates, or fortunately, she won't be available for practice, and we're hoping that she doesn't get for 2 more
Yeah,
weeks.
2 more weeks. It'd be nice for her to run the state and get a top 20 there. Would be that'd be
That would be
fantastic.
awesome. But anyways, back to basketball.
Hey.
I just got off a little off track.
That's
there.
all right. The Lady Knights are having their annual drive-through dinner. Now, it's $10 a ticket. You can get that from any basketball player or any of the basketball coaches.
Or
from
just call the
girls.
school; they'll let you know.
Or yeah, you can call the school and find out. And I'll put that numbers at the bottom of your screen that you can call. Get this, Rick. Now, I'm a fine connoisseur.
I haven't had lunch yet, so you got to
Fine
be fair
connoisseur
to me, okay?
You're going to get pulled pork
Oh, we love our pulled pork.
with the bun on the side.
All right.
So you can have your option. You just eat the pork, or you pile it on there and have it. Green beans, potato salad, applesauce, and dessert.
We're gonna have to change the name of this to Mayo in the Kitchen after all this
And
comes up.
now we know what the dessert is. The dessert is Wix sugar cream pie.
Oh my goodness gracious, Jerry.
Now, if that doesn't say fall is here or basketball season,
Yeah.
nothing does.
And that what's the date of that?
That's going to be on Saturday, November the 6th is when that's going to be. And I believe that is like 4:30 to 6:30 is when it's going to happen here at the school.
You just drive in, give them your tickets, and they're going to bring your
Yeah.
dinners out to you.
Yeah.
These are take-home dinners.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you can see any basketball player. They can get you some tickets. A basketball parent could probably
Yep.
help you out for girls basketball. You can call the school if nothing else. Call either the athletic department or even the front desk office will probably help you out. So this is to raise money for girls basketball, so I would encourage everybody to get their tickets. $10, you cannot buy anything for $10.
No, not anymore. McDonald's Big Mac meal is $10.
Yeah, yeah.
So
and this is way better.
This is way better.
No
than
Wix
that.
pies in that
No
McDonald's
Wix pies at
meal.
McDonald's. I'm telling you.
No.
So girls basketball ought to have an interesting season. I think it's going to be another good year.
Yeah, they are. There was an interesting thing about girls basketball. No starters from last year are left.
Yeah.
Due to graduation and transfers, we're going to have 5 new starters this year. So it'll be very interesting to see how Coach Mayo handles that situation. We have confidence. I have confidence in
Yep.
Sarah. You know, as a coach, and we've seen some of these kids coming up. There is some talent. That doesn't mean the talent is bare. The cupboard is bare. There is some talent coming up, and it's going to be a work in progress to get these girls to gel. And they've been working all summer, obviously, like
Yep.
they do. And some of the girls have been in their AAU or various club
Absolutely.
basketball playing that. So looking forward to it. We're a couple of basketball junkies, and I love girls basketball.
Well, girls basketball is a game of finesse.
It is.
It's not a game of strength. It's
Yeah.
a game of finesse. And I think when Dr. Naismith put the game together, he thought finesse is what he was looking for. And somewhere along the road, on the boys' side, it turned into a weightlifting program.
Yes.
And, and the same with the NBA and the same with college and all
Yeah.
that. I mean, you got to be chiseled and built to play the game now, unlike back in the day.
Well, on the girls' side, and we had a lot of fun last year with this team.
Yeah.
With that, they were a veteran team. We're going to be a lot of first time. Everybody's going to be a first time starter.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they haven't played before. They've been in the program, 2 to 3 years, a lot of them, and we might have some freshmen that are going to have to step in. We'll talk more when we do. We'll refer to our roundtable that we're going
Yep.
to do with Coach Mayo and Coach Ross.
Yep.
So we'll talk more about the specific players, but again, get your dinner tickets.
Yep.
Starts October 18th, which is a Monday, and we're doing this on a Sunday, so that would be tomorrow. But we're really looking forward to this girls basketball team to see what kind of program they can put together this year.
And speaking of Knights of the Round Table, we'll give you a preview of Knights of the Round Table. And we'll be back right after this break.
Join host Jerry Middleton and panelists Rick Fletcher, Mark Kirkhoff, Coach Sarah Mayo, and Coach Brent Ross as they talk Northeastern basketball on Knights of the Round Table. The crew will discuss upcoming games, past games,